Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages, local and international teams. 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Also available on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Unang jump-ball pa lang nahuli ang gusto. PBA basketball, ginalihan ng gusto. Shoot, sabay, sigaw. Dribble tapos hataw. Hiya parang lindol. Pastor Peter ni Idol. Solid ang laban, malupit ang galawan. Solid ang punch, malakas ang hiyawan. Ang action ay walang hinto. Sa solid na laro. Solid ang laban, malupit ang galawan. Solid ang punch, malakas ang hiyawan. Ang action ay walang hinto. Sa solid na laro. Baba ang depensa, mabilis ang opensa.
At mula po dito sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium, bubuksan na natin ang final weekend ng elimination round ng 2026 PBA Commissioner's Cup. Kilala na natin yung 8 uubusan into the quarterfinals, pero yung bakbakan sa pwestuhan patuloy pa rin naman. 6 na laro all weekend long para ma-determine natin anong magiging mga final placings. At umpisa natin ang lahat ng yan ng labanang Terrafirma at Meralco Bolts. Ang Terrafirma po, alam natin hindi na makakausad into the next round, but they want to leave a lasting impression, something to build on para sa parating na Governor's Cup. Meralco naman on the other hand, kayang bumaril, kayang sumungkit ng twice to beat advantage tonight. A win over Terrafirma guarantees na top 4 na sila. An electrifying finish ang hinahabol dito ng Meralco Bolts. At sa ganda ng panahon ngayong Biyernes at sa ganda ng ating mga labanan, hayaan yung balansehin po natin dahil mamalasin pa rin kayo. Kami ni Dominico yung inyong kakwentuhan.
Tama. Ngayon lang ako nag-agree dun sa pregame natin na simula mo. Pero bago itong dalawang kumpara na to, obviously, tignan natin itong Meralco Bolts dahil sila talaga may pinakaasam. Kapag manalo sila, they will get into the top 4. Pero itong Terrafirma, alam natin, medyo masakit ang kanilang talo nung huli. Pero tingnan natin muna ang ating team standings. O, tingnan natin. Green, yellow, red. Red, basically lahat yan tanggal na. So Terrafirma, hindi na, all those 5 teams, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, hindi na abot into the quarterfinals. Itong Meralco, right now is at number 4, pero hindi pa secured yan. Pag manalo sila ngayon, they will go to 8-3, will guarantee them of being in the top 4.
At ayan nga po ang nakahanda para sa ating lahat. Can Meralco take it right away or will they have to wait for their final game against Magnolia this coming Sunday at the MOA Arena? Gusto na Meralco ngayon na para nga naman maiwasan yung komplikasyon at yung pwesto na lang sa 2-3-4 ang hahabulin nila pagdating ng linggo. Meralco coming off the back-to-back wins against Barangay Nebra and the Blackwater Bossing.
You love how now itong Meralco is basically peaking at the right moment if you think about it. We're getting that win against the Blackwater. Itong Blackwater, ang ganda ng nilalaro ng mga bossing. But you look at how Meralco moved that basketball. 26 assists compared to just 15 for Blackwater. Only 7 turnovers. Meralco really does a good job of not turning the ball over. And then itong Blackwater naman was forced into 19. Then Meralco scoring 20 points of those 19 turnovers. So that's really the story in that ball game. And that's why the Bolts were able to get win number 7.
Eto Meralco talaga, they've been playing beautiful basketball as of late. Tapos yung import nila, swak na swak pa sa kanilang sistema. We're talking of course about Marvin Jones.
Well, Marvin Jones, when you look at him, not all that impressive. Diba? Hindi siya ganun kalakas, hindi siya ganun kalaki. You know, he's tall, he's lean. But the good thing about him, he's very vocal. Nakausap natin ng coaching staff nila, and they were saying that, you know, even in practice, even in games, you'll see he puts everybody together. And hindi siya nagpapatalo dun sa ibang mga imports. He's not as dominant, but he's always there competing. 26 points, 12 rebounds, 11 of 21 from the field against Blackwater, plus 24 siya. At kung meron kang susubukang iurong, eh di ba yung upshow ang susubukan mo iurong in that ball game, and Marvin Jones getting the better of that matchup.
Isa nga siya sa a handful of imports na talagang swak na swak sa kanilang mga koponan. Lalo na yung kanyang pagkakipagtambal sa mga bata at veterano na katulad na lang ni Chris Banquero.
Chris Banquero, you look at this conference for him, he comes in at the right time, meaning he's such a good person na alam niya kung paano ka tatalunin. He's such a methodical, he's so heady. Alam niya kung kailan niya i-break down yung defense, kung anong gagawin niya sa pick and roll. In that game against Blackwater, 14 points, 8 assists, plus 9 dun sa efficiency ratio. And ang maganda dito, he's coming off the bench. When they need that scoring, sila ni Aaron Black, these two guys, when they come off the bench, they are now the ones na kinakailangan makapuntos, makahanap ng mismatch, at maka-go all the way to the basket.
Yun yung firepower off the bench. Pero from the starters, etong second-year man na si CJ Cancino has proven he can take on the challenge. Silang dalawa ni Chris Newsom ang talagang lifeblood ng opensa na Meralco.
Well, they're really the number 1 and number 2 option, CJ Cancino and Chris Newsom. Ang maganda dito kay Cancino, kita mo he's really a work in progress. Meaning, madami pa rin siyang mga mistakes towards the end game, some decisions that you see that kinakailangan ng matututunan niya through the experience. Ang mabuti dito, binibigay ng Meralco yung experience, yung minuto. Even if nagkamali siya last game, he's still there in the next game. 12 points, 6 rebounds. Itong maganda, 0 turnovers. Because yun yung sinasabi natin na decision making. Because there are times that he may turn the ball over, but again, the next game, nandun siya ulit para matuto, para magawa niya na yung kinakailangan gawin.
Alam mo kung sinong magaling din sa kailangan gawin? Alam na alam ang gagawin. Etong kasama natin si Apple David.
It is the first conference in a while where Meralco gets to lock in just playing in the PBA. And, you know, they don't have to travel here and there. The recovery after games are better and they get more practices together as well. And isa sa dahilan to why as a team, they're able to develop a certain flow or rhythm sa kanilang laro. They're able to go through the ups and downs together. Isang lineup lang at nagre-reflect ito sa quality ng minuto na nakukuha nila mula sa kanilang mga players. They've developed a deeper bench, just making them more ready for the playoffs. Magwendong.
So Meralco gunning for that twice-to-beat advantage come quarterfinal time. They can get it tonight when they take on etong Terrafirma Dyip. Ang ganda na sana. Promising yung simula ng kanilang kampanya. They won their first 3 games, Dom. Ang problema, kasunod nun, 6 na magkakadigit na talo. And then they beat Macau. But last time we saw them, nabugbog na naman ng San Miguel Pirma.
Well, they started out well in the first quarter and then lumaban sila ng third, but San Miguel just really kept them at distance. And look at the big disparity in terms of the rebounds, in terms of the field goal percentage, 54 to 43. And then yung assist nitong San Miguel. San Miguel flexed enough para to keep Terrafirma away. After that super start by Terrafirma, nakahabol itong San Miguel. And yun na, 8 points, 10 points in the second quarter, 12-point lead in the third quarter. Then in the end, it was a 16-point margin by the San Miguel Beermen.
They've had games like that. Nalalamang sila na maganda sa simula. Ang problema, walang finishing kick. Yan ang kailangan tutukan ngayon. Neto nila, Jeric Anisi, the local leading scorer ng ating Commissioner's Cup for 2026. As of today yan, Anisi averaging 22.5 per ball game last time around versus San Miguel. 24 ang kanyang babuhos.
And surprisingly, he did not start out that ball game against the San Miguel Beermen. And you look at the Anisi though, even if he didn't start, still ended up with 24 points, 5 assists and 2 steals on 9 of 22 field goal shooting. Maganda dito kay Anisi is it didn't seem like it bothered him. It didn't seem like nag-aabol siya ng puntos when he came in. He was still taking the shots that he usually takes. So you can see the maturity and the patience in Anisi.
Speaking of maturity, ito na ang unti-unting na-develop ng number 1 overall pick ng nakarang draft ng PBA. We're talking about the big man, 6'10", 24-year-old Gio Ju, coming off his second consecutive double-double. 12 puntos lang doon. Pero he had a career-high 16 boards that game.
Not just the 16 boards, not just the 12 points. Yung laban niya, ilang beses na hampas sa mukha yan against the San Miguel Beermen. But he kept on coming back, he kept on pushing, he kept on fighting. That's why he ended up with that 16 rebounds and 2 blocks. And ang maganda sa kanya, he's a fighter. You can see he's young, you can see he needs to put on a lot more muscle to be able to compete in the PBA, but you know that he's ready and willing to be able to do that.
Unang tapat sa GOAT natin na si Junmar Pardo, naka 16 rebounds ka. It should bode well for the rest of his PBA career. Speaking of mga batang matapang, isa pang rookie para dito sa Terrafirma, si J.M. Bravo out of the Lyceum program. He has turned a lot of heads. 56 overall pick yan, pero napakaganda na pinapakita.
14 points, 3 rebounds, 5 of 9 from the field in only 18 minutes of action. That's what you like to see with these young guys, that every time they get on the court, they're fighting, they're going for that loose ball, they're taking the shots that they're supposed to take. At maganda yung nagiging sistema nitong Terrafirma this conference. And you know, it's a big thing that they're able to find a number of these guys who can play together. Dahil alam naman natin, ang lineup ng Terrafirma is very fluid.
So yan po ang mga aasahan ng Terrafirma. Kung napansin nyo, meron tayong hindi napag-usapan dyan. Babalitaan tayo ni Miss David. Ano nga ba ang kalagayan?
A big blow for Terrafirma as their import, Mubashar Ali, is unavailable to play in their final game of the conference tonight. He was perfectly fine in practice kahapon but was rushed to the hospital this morning because of dehydration due to diarrhea. Back to you, gentlemen.
So,
Kaya naman pala. May nakita ko mga picture sa social media na kasama si Magu kanina umaga eh.
hindi sa fishbowl daw na ako.
Ganun?
So, maliwanag.
Baka naman pwede pa siya maglaro para sa matawag din to na flu game.
Kaya hindi, flu in game. Is he gonna fly in, Apple? Hindi naman. Inunahan mo
Ito,
yung
sandali,
Ito maglalaro.
Oh.
Ang kapitan ng Meralco Bolts na si Nunu, si Chris Newsom, veterano ng Gilas, Pilipinas. Outstanding leader netong Meralco Bolts. He has done a little bit of everything for them this tournament.
Well, you like how Newsom is willing to share the spotlight. Alam naman natin, he's the cornerstone of the franchise. We know that come in the end game, hinahanap itong si Newsom. But there were times in the end game that it's other guys that are getting that basketball. But he's okay with that. He's looking at wins. He's looking to get another championship for the Meralco Bolts. Conference average for Nunu, 14.4 points, 2.8 assists, 55% from the field, and 3.3 assists a ball game. So you see the balance, and ang ganda ng attitude nitong si Chris Newsom when it comes that he understands that, you know, they need to build the strength around the team so that they can get further. Sinabi nga ni Apple kanina, much less traveling this conference, which will build that more chemistry because hindi ka masyadong napapagod. Which yung hindi pagbiyahe, hindi yata nakaka-relate si Apple doon.
Mahilig din mag-flu-in yan eh. Alam mo naman. Si Bong Quinto talking about etong balanse na Meralco last conference, Philippine Cup, consummate starter. Ngayong Commissioner's Cup, off the bench na pero maganda pa rin na pinapakita.
12 points, 3 assists, 2 steals. And that's the beauty of the system of itong Meralco. They're changing it up. They're trying to see what can make them last longer. Dahil lang nakita natin sa Meralco, after winning that championship, sa dami ng ligang sinasalihan, sa dami ng laro, injuries, and then guys not able to come back and really contribute consistently because of those injuries. So because of that, naghahanap ka ng iba-ibang timpla, iba-ibang pasok, and that's what's happening for Meralco. It looks like it's a good mix right now.
So, 6 na laro pa po ang natitira sa schedule sa elimination round ng ating Commissioner's Cup. Starting with this one, ang alam lang po natin, number 1 na ang NLEX. Twice to beat na ang Barangay Nebra at ang Rain or Shine. Ang Meralco gustong maging pang-4 sa twice to beat. Pipilitin nila sungkitin yan ngayong Biyernes ng hapon, late afternoon, early evening sa ating first game of your PBA Friday dito sa RPTV. It is the Meralco Bolts gunning for win number 8 kontra dito sa Terrafirma.
Good afternoon, PBA fans, and welcome to the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. This is the PBA 50 Commissioner's Cup, and our first game, it's a Terrafirma Dyip versus the Meralco Bolts. Let's meet the starting lineups first for the Terrafirma Dyip. At guard from Alcala, Pangasinan, number 7, Jeric Missy. From Quezon City, the other guard, number 19, Paulo Hernandez. At forward from San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, number 26, J.M. Bravo. From Aklan, also at forward, number 5, Keith Zaldimar. And at center from Quezon City, number 18, Gio Chu. Head coach for Terrafirma is Ronald Dubid. And now here are the starters for the Meralco Bolts. From Pangasinan at guard, number 5, Jason Brickman. Also at guard from Valenzuela, number 71, CJ Cancino. At center, number 3, Marvin Jones. From Piligilos Norte at forward, number 11, Chris Nusa. And also at forward from Cavite, number 7, Cliff Hodge. Head coach from Meralco is Luigi Trillo. Officiating the ballgame are Romel Gruta, Jerry Narandan, Charlie Aparado.
Referees for tonight, Romel Gruta, Jerry Narandan, Charlie Aparado, and Dave Maligaya. It is Terrafirma looking to go out with a bang. They're gonna need to pull something special out of their systems dahil nga they will be playing without an import. Kanilang katapat nga itong Meralco Bolts na gusto by the end of this game masigurado na yung twice to beat advantage nila sa quarterfinals. Gio Chu jumping it up kontra dito kay Marvin Jones. Ball is up and in play. At yan na po magbubukas ng ating PBA Friday.
And this has been the starting 5 of Meralco every single ball game this conference.
Gotta love how the rookie Jason Brickman has earned that trust to start and hindi naman niya pinapahiya with the way he's performed.
Inantay nila talaga itong si Jason Brickman. They knew what they were getting. They knew he's not the youngest guy, but they knew what he can bring to the team. And he not just starts, but he also usually finishes the game.
Jones for 3. Over to pagad si Marvin. But just like last Wednesday, kikwentuhan nga natin, kasama natin si El Patron, yung Macau, nothing to lose versus Phoenix, pulled out the victory. Minsan yung mga sugatan na hindi nauusad, mas mahirap kalaban dahil less pressure.
Less pressure, and then even if you don't say it, even if the team, the coaches, sabihin, let's not take them lightly, lalo na ito, walang import. But because of the no pressure, and then you kind of put your guard down a little bit. Kumbaga sinusukat mo yung kalaban, and if they get into some sort of rhythm, mahirap din yan.
Ayan tignan mo yung Marvin Jones, 0 for 3 kaagad sa simula ng ating labanan. You see Meralco really trying to put it in his hands dahil siya ngay may advantage dito as Missy will miss on the long ball.
Ang importante din, hindi ka manggigil. If you're Meralco, if you're not getting the shots early on, you want to keep on moving that ball and try to get to the spots that yung pre-practice mo. Diba? Meralco is a team that likes to hunt for mismatches.
Nunu from the right side. Ayaw pa rin. Meralco is now 0 for 4. Chu will collect his first rebound. Here comes Hernandez going the other way. Paulo on the run. Will have to earn his points from the line.
Hernandez also one of those aggressive guys para dito sa Terrafirma. He likes playing the pick and roll. He likes getting to the basket. And hindi siya takot. Doesn't matter if it's a small guy, same height, or a much bigger guy, he'll take it.
The 27-year-old out of Batangas City, pride of Mapua as well, will score the first point of this game. Ganda dyan at 6'3". Matinik yung kamay. It doesn't show with the numbers this conference. 28% shooting lang from the three-point line. Pero kilala natin yung kamandag niyan back in the Philippine Cup, di ba?
Oh, that, if you look at it, because the imports are also bigger, so the defense is able to stand out a little bit more. So hindi kasing libre yung mga naibibigay sa yung tira.
Split mula dito kay Hernandez. Here comes Brickman. Jones swings it. Meralco, as Dom said, they like looking for the advantage. Trying to mix it up, right to left, back to the right. Brickman gives it up to CJ. Straight away three. Cancino gets Meralco on the board.
Brickman looking to pass first, looking for CJ Cancino to come out of the scrum and get that three-point shot. Him knocking it down naman.
A 41% shooter from that distance. Cancino has scored in double digits every single game so far dito sa Commissioner's Cup. Jeric feeding Hernandez. No go on that one. Brickman pushing the pace. They go to Nunu, who waits for Hodge. Jones will set it up with Brickman. Jason puts it up. Jones throws it down.
Could have easily taken that layup, but he'd rather get an assist than get the 2 points.
Hernandez on the move. Alam niya, 0 for 3 niya yung import niya. He wanted to give him an emphatic field goal to get himself on the board.
Kala mo hindi aabot eh. What a perfect pass by Jason Brickman.
That's the way to get your import going. Meralco on a 5-0 run, and they will get possession right back. Brickman in attack mode. CJ staying away from the baseline. Now he goes there. CJ pull up. Good.
Look at how fluid the offense of Meralco is. Kahit di pumasok yung unang tatlong tira, they were good shots.
Hindi nadi-disheartened. Okay lang, within the system as Hernandez will get the first field goal para sa Terrafirma.
That's a layup close to that basket. That's something that for sure happens again. Hindi magugustuhan ng coaching staff.
See the ball movement here of Meralco. 4 guys already touching it as Nunu walks it in.
Credit half that point to Cliff Hodge, clearing that lane for Chris Newsom.
Hernandez at the other side will get it over to Zaldivara. Anmisi well guarded by Cancino. Anmisi trying to use his shiftiness off one leg. Jeric misses. Haba din kasi ni Cancino, no? Hirap makita na rin.
Ang best defense kasi when you're against Anmisi is you need to be able to be on him the entire time. You know, make him put his head down so he's not able to look at the basket too long.
Hernandez forcing this one against 2 defenders. Not the best idea right there. It is Meralco by 6, 9-3. Medyo mabagal ang scoring natin so far. Under 8 remaining in the first. Marvin Jones powers up, and it's going to be an end one opportunity.
Gave him too much space, and si Gio Chu needs to be able to body up a little bit more or close that baseline.
Second team foul for Terrafirma. Bonus free throw, Marvin Jones.
Jones at the line here. He missed his first 3 field goal attempts as we talked about, but he's gone back-to-back now. And he completes the 3-point play. He's got 5. Hernandez diving in kontra kay Jones, sabay hatak ng handbrake, sabit si Marvin.
Well, they gave him that driving.
Marvin Jones. That's his first second team foul for Meralco.
Pero biglang nag-collapse sa kanya. Nakahabol pa rin yung import kaya pinasabit na lang niya. No? Yan yung mahirap pag magpapasabit ka na malaki sa'yo. Masakit pa rin yun.
Oh, but when he turned that corner, naunahan na niya eh. And then he knew exactly that Marvin Jones was going to try to block that shot. So didn't go up for it right away. Extended it a little bit more. Napasabit.
Hernandez this tournament, the second leading local scorer para dito sa Terrafirma. Ang problema, 9.2 points lang yan. Dadalawa nagdo-double digits dito eh. The import Ali and then of course, Jeric Anmisi. Ang problemang isa pa dyan, bukod sa wala ngayon si Mubashar Ali, he came out like a house on fire dito sa Commissioner's Cup. Averaging 33 a game. He even had a 50-25 on that first one. Problema, nag-taper off na, no? Na-check na ba? Na
Pero
scout na?
last game, you know, against the San Miguel Beermen, he came out and knocked out a number of threes. And we saw more of what we saw in the first 3 games.
Yun. Sayang lang at hindi siya makapag-perform dito sa kanilang conference finale. Zaldivar, quick attack. Pero na si Hutch, naka-recover naman. Hernandez again. Gets it to Chu. 4 to shoot. The 24-year-old goes to the fadeaway. Does not work. Pero si Jun Marpato, impress na impress dito kay Gio Chu. No?
Talaga?
Yeah,
Ano sabi?
saying sky's the limit daw para sa batang ito. Let's remind everybody, he
Sabihin
is
na-
24 years old.
Sabihin na lang natin na 9 MVPs is ang kailangan niya habulin.
Medyo mahirap habulin nyo siya.
Hindi, pero ang maganda dito kay Junmar, di ba? He sees, right? And he's willing to for sure, kung magpaturo pa yan, tuturuan ni Junmar yan, you know, for the future of Philippine basketball.
As JM Bravo lights it up from the corner, nagigising ng opensa ng Terrafirma.
One thing unique about Junmar Fajardo is his dedication to the game. Di ba? Basketball talaga, that's everything.
Marvin Jones gets the triple right back.
He's got 10 points in the game, 10 of the 19.
Parating na yung halfway mark ng ating opening quarter. Pag nagka-dead ball, mandatory na tayo. As Hernandez, he's been aggressive. 3 ball comes up short though. Brickman pitches it out. Newsome on the run. Zaldivar to beat. Nunu takes care of business.
If you're a Terrafirma, you know na lamang yung kalaban dahil wala kayong input. You need to be able to get down and prevent those fast break opportunities.
13 na ang abante na Meralco. Pwede bang lumaki sa atake nito. Hodge bets behind the D. Another perfect pitch from Jason Brickman.
Oh, that's what, 4 assists already? Make that 6 assists, rather, for Meralco. Probably 4 of them coming from Jason Brickman.
Mapapahiling ng timeout na dito ang Terrafirma dahil 15 na ang abante ng Meralco Bolts. Brickman dropping dimes. And the rest of the Bolts getting it done on the run. Timeout na ito. Atin sa atin ng Solaire Online. Play the game your way on the Solaire Online Sportsbook.
Basta lang kay Hansio, close react eh. We're under man na nga eh. Wala na problema kung graduate kayo dyan eh. Kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo, di ba? Wala naman, enjoy.
You know, I haven't played much with Brickman on the floor because I come in kind of the second unit and lead them and bring energy. But when I do play with Brick, I enjoy it because I can just sit there and get ready to shoot, or I can, you know, he's able to find me, and yeah, hopefully I play with him a little bit more. But he's very, very good. Happy to have him on the team.
And right on cue, Banquero has checked into the game. Pinagpahinga muna si Cancino. So CB will get his wish granted early here as he gets to share that backcourt with the rookie, Jason Brickman.
Ayun, tama. 7 assists ang Meralco, 4 kay Jason Brickman. Paminsan lang yun.
Halftime, kalati lang. Sabi mo 6 assists, 4 kids.
Sabi ko 7. Kaya nga paminsan lang yun. Paminsan lang ako tama.
Ayun, 8 assists na.
Alin?
Ayan o, pinasa kinusa.
Sino pumasa?
Si Brickman ulit, 5 and 8. 5 sa kanya.
Ayan.
8 naman. Akala mo hindi ako pwede masermon na ni Dr. J.
Hindi, sinila ko lang kung you're paying attention.
Brandon Bates, bagong pasok din with a rejection.
Talking about paying attention on the defensive end, following that defense and blocking that shot.
Ito na yung panlimang assist ni Brickman. 3-point shot in use sa matid sa atin ng Arena Plus Sportsbook. Hanapi pinasok din dito para sa Terra. That last timeout, assistant coach Jeff Napa reminding his players na enjoyin lang yung laro. Wala nang ang pressure eh. Tanggal na, wala pang import. You have to enjoy it. Nakikita niya parang medyo hindi maganda yung flow nila kanina. No?
Dati, hindi ka pwede mawala ng loob. Na maaga.
CB scoops it up. Bates slaps it away from Chu.
You can't put your head down. Diba yung, alam mo na kulang. Diba? Alam mo na yun. Wala yung import. Sige, okay na yun. But you gotta keep on fighting every possession. And nakita natin, before that timeout, 2 layup yun, walang umabol.
Big boy Sean O'Malley now part of the 5 as well for the green shirts. Maverick pull up. Merong pito na nadinig. Away from play ata. Si Hanapi at si Banquero nagkabuhol.
Bilis, ano? Pumakit na yung referee natin.
Ben Adamos checking in for Gio Chu. Giving the young big man his first breather of the game.
Adamos only averaging close to 3 minutes a ball game. Should get a lot
More
more
than
minutes
that
today.
tonight.
Yep.
Maverick will take care of Jay. About si Maverick Anisi, yung pagkakalipat niya dito, he doesn't do much in scoring, Dom. Okay, 8.3 points a game, pero tignan mo naman yung rebounds, 4.7, yung assist, 5.4. His presence alone, his veteran presence, napakalaking bagay.
Napakalaking bagay yan. And you know, they're gonna need that in today's ball game if they'll have a chance of winning this game.
Newsome from straight away, nope. And si Maverick, yung bihirang maririnig mo na veterano, siya yung request na ma-trade dito dahil gusto niya may playing time. He was lingering way down the rotation on that Ginebra bench. Yeah. Veterans na, paubos na playing career. Hindi mapaubos pero pakonti na yung playing career. He wants to play.
He wants to play at the same time. Baka laro mo yung kapatid mo. Be on the same team.
Oh, nice fake. JV Mocon with a flyby.
That's what we're talking about. Hindi ka pwedeng mapag-iwanan ng maaga. You need to be able to... Yeah.
Butterfingers on the part of O'Malley. It is Meralco by 18 with under 3 remaining in the first. Timeout muna tayo na atid sa atin ang Soler Online. Play the game your way on the Soler Online Sportsbook.
Terrafirma improved this conference kung win-loss record ang pag-uusapan. Pero sabi nga ni Coach Ronald Tubid, sayang naman yung opportunity to make it to the next round after their hot start daw kasi the teams defended them differently. Kumbaga, minama na yung mga bata. But some of the positives, ang sabi ni Coach Ronald, their defense would definitely improve. It was there. The numbers were show that. But the offense, lumilis daw talaga. Nagkakanya-kanya yung mga bata. Nawawala yung team concept sa sobrang gigil. Maturity is something that they really have to develop in the next conference, gentlemen.
Oh, perfect analysis. Diba? Nung unang 3 laro, maaga pa in the conference, you know, hindi pa masyadong nasa scout. And then, nung dulo nakita na, okay, kailangan mamain mga bata to. You can see they're probably not as strong as the other teams. Because you look at those 6 games na sunod-sunod na natalo itong Terrafirma. Phoenix, Magnolia, TNT, Rain or Shine, Barangay Ginebra, and NLEX. Right? Those 3 teams, NLEX, Barangay Ginebra, and Rain or Shine, lahat yun nasa top 3. Diba? Those are the top 3 teams. TNT, Magnolia, and Phoenix, those guys are also into the quarterfinals, right? So yun yung difference really, and the maturity, right? Because pag hindi pa kayo mature, pag hindi nyo nakukuha yung ginagawa nyo, and there will be days like that na you run your offense, you're not making the shots, you get impatient, and you will try to do it on your own, which more often than not will not work.
28-13, Meralco up 15 late in the first quarter. The master with a jump out. Brandon Bates with his first bucket of the game.
Nice little hook there against Sean O'Malley.
Maverick at the other end. He's got Banquero in front. Nice pick from Adamos. That's going to be a pull, says the referee.
Holding foul number 6 for Banquero. That's a second for Steve Alvarado.
Hanapi pops out. He's got Aaron Black with him. Maverick contra Banquero. Adamos with a pick. Maverick picked up by Bates. Maverick for three. Punches it through.
This is what you want to see from Maverick on Nisi, him taking control. Because if you look at the guards of Meralco, Maverick can actually take on majority of the guards of Meralco.
Maverick uber aggressive off the bench early in this one. Ang problema, 14 ang abante ng Bolts. Banquero swings. Mocon looking for the opening. He forces one in.
Mocon just a great addition to the team. Pag labas ng Cliff Hodge, pwede si Mocon doing the same thing. They're undersized, but they can play defense against quicker guys or taller guys and heavier guys.
O'Malley with a response under a minute remaining in the first. Black swings. It is Banquero through that Bates pick. Mocon for three. Punches it through.
7 points for Mocon here in the first quarter coming off that bench. Tanggal pa yung sintas niya.
Adamos down low kontra kay Quinto. Gave it up, or was it slapped there? But it's still a good basket for Paraiso. Hindi ko nga alam kung natapik o inabot eh.
Inabot eh. Review, challenge.
Challenge natin. Last shot time para dito sa Meralco. That's gonna be a foul there on Paraiso. Foul to give naman para sa Terrafirma with 4.2 remaining in the first.
It's actually a good foul. They're not in the penalty.
Tignan nga natin, ano nga ba nangyari? Yun, hindi pa rin kita eh.
Natapik.
Tumaga.
Nandun yung kanang kamay niya.
Tumaga. Eto na. Last shot. Ay! Penalty na. Penalty na ngayon ng Terrafirma. Might have forgotten that you're only allowed one foul to give in the last 2 minutes. So 2 shots lang to.
Yes.
It was deemed on the floor, not in the act. But you're still giving up 2 free throws.
Ang tanong dyan, did he make a play for the basketball?
Parang nakarap around lang eh.
Parang ikaw, di ba, pag pinipigilan ka lumabas ng bahay?
Ito yun, yung katabi natin. Si Porgs yun. Kaya
Hindi ko nga maintindihan ba't ka pinipigilan huwag lumabas eh.
Ito nga, nung nagpumilit lumabas, di na pinabalik. Umiiyak. 37-20 is the score. Meralco by 17. Yung ball movement nila really set the tone, Dom. It is a commanding advantage right away. 11-2 sa assist story. 17 points pagdating sa puntos.
Oh, you like how Meralco, no rush, right? Their first 3 shots did not go in, but then they got into a rhythm and they were beating Terrafirma down that floor. That was 2 layups, derecho, which forced a timeout para dito sa Terrafirma. And the Meralco Bolts haven't looked back. They've scored 37 points in the first 12 minutes.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
The ball well. You know, it's a testament to these guys that they game locked in. It gives us a chance now to really, you know, put pressure and get a chance to get the top four, right? Been with Coach Nenad now since he's handled the program. I think it's our 7th or 8th conference where we've made the quarters. And we've made every quarter finals, but this could be big the next games if we can get the twice to beat.
A win tonight will guarantee that twice to beat. They'll actually be sitting in second place. Pero mamaya po maglalaro din ang rain or shine, so that can change by the end of the evening. Pero Meralco nga, yun ang target. Just be right back in the quarters and then get that twice to beat and then hope for the best, get to the semis and back to the finals.
Hope for the best matchup.
Yo.
Diba? Alam mo yung baka, I mean, to be very frank, right? Ang ayaw mong baka laban dyan, makatapat sa quarterfinals, teams like San Miguel, Barangay Ginebra.
And TNT. The three of those guys.
Oh, diba? But what you need to do is just keep on winning all your games, keep on pushing. And, you know, it will happen. Remember, Meralco, nung hindi makalusot-lusot yan sa Barangay Ginebra dati. But then finally, nakakuha nila in the quarterfinals, if I'm not mistaken, or the semifinals. And then nagkaroon sila ng kumpiyansa and they got more confident. And in the end, they ended up winning a championship as well.
Again, it is the final weekend of the elimination round. We've got games here today at the Ninoy, tomorrow in Antipolo, and on Sunday at the MOA Arena. Dito po magkakaalaman sino magtatapat-tapat pagdating ng quarterfinal round. Banquero hits a long bomb.
Let's talk about first the points in the paint. 20 of the 37 points ng Meralco nanggaling sa paint. And you can see those were layups. You know, again, getting yung alley-oop ni Brickman dito sa kanilang import. And look at them, they're just being aggressive. Just trying to go inside.
Quinto makes it a 23-point lead now para dito sa Meralco. Kasama ni Quinto at Banquero, etong sina Mocon, Bates, and Black. Katapat sina. Turnover na naman ang Terrafirma. Quinto will get a gimme. Untouched to the cup. So ang lima ng Terrafirma will feature katapusan, Ahan Misi, Paraiso, Maverick Ahan Misi yung kuya. At etong number 1 overall pick na si Gio Chu. Tayo, syempre, ang kasama natin si Apple David.
Down 25, wala sa usapan na magpatambak tayo. We're trying to compete. Stick to your roles. Execute the game plan. Yan ang sabi ni Assistant Coach Jeff Napa. Tanong tuloy siya sa players niya, may gimmick ba kayo? Maaga pa. Kung gusto niyo magbakasyon, bukas na ang simula. Baliksin.
Si Dom meron.
Ano?
May gimmick ka raw mamaya.
Parati naman.
It's a Friday night, man. Alam mo, mga nakatutok sa atin dito sa One Sports YouTube page all over the world, ha?
YouTube?
Yung mga kapatid ko.
Saan yung YouTube?
Si Steven at si Lawrence, kahit mag-aalas 3 na ng umaga sa Vegas, nanonood pa rin ng PBA. Oo, ewan ko saan gumimik din pareho.
Nasa Taco Bell yata? Tama ba?
Nag-take out. Gumimik kasama mo.
Thursday pa lang doon.
Oo, alam mo naman, parang ikaw yung mga yun.
Hindi, ang Vegas naman, walang pinipiling araw.
Gising kaya nanay ko doon, sermon namin yung dalawa. Tatandaan nyo naman, sermon ng paki ng nanay natin dyan. Under 10 minutes remaining in the second, it is a 25-point lead para dito sa Meralco. Banquero to Bates.
Oh, so well executed play once again. And you know what I like about Meralco? They're not letting off the gas. And that's what you need to do because you need to be sharp coming into the... They've got another game on Sunday, right, against Magnolia.
Lalo na for guys like Brandon Bates who has not really gotten much minutes in this conference. It is the second consecutive game na solid ang kanyang pinapakita. As we hit this timeout, nahatid sa atin ang Solaire Online. Play the game your way on the Solaire Online Sportsbook.
Wala man lang nagtatag, pinapanood nyo eh. Ito na yung opportunity guys, to showcase eh. O pagbaba, simplify na lang ha. O ganito ha. Gio to. DJ. Whether Pau or Jeric to ha. Dito ko lang Paul.
Patuloy ang ating pagtutok sa ating PBA Friday, part of our PBA Commissioner's Cup for 2026. Meralco running roughshod all over Terrafirma. At ito nga po yung nakataya ngayon. A win by Meralco gets them their 8th win with 1 to go versus Magnolia on Sunday. Pero wala nang ibang makakarating ng 8. Kaya ang ibig sabihin, makiklinch na nila yung twice to beat.
Ang galing mo mag-explain.
Di ba?
Eh, Terrafirma, ano yung explanation?
May gimmick daw, sabi ni Coach Jeff Nava.
Hindi, maganda dito sinabi ni Coach Jeff. You know, this is an opportunity for everybody right now to be able to show what you can do. No pressure, no import. Pakita mo ano yung pwede niyong gawin.
And could be a statement for next conference kung yung mga gustong mas maraming minuto, mas maraming role, mas mabigat, di ba?
Asawa ni Coach Luigi Trillo at ang kanyang anak. Hello, Boss Ria.
Yan ang boss.
Yan ang boss. Yan yung anak nila na si Rocio.
Kaya ding itulak yan si Coach Luigi palabas ng pinto. Eh. Sanay ka dun eh.
Actually, yung anak ni Coach Luigi, girlfriend ni Brandon Bates.
Edi pwede rin i-kick out si Brandon.
Ay, alam natin kung sino ang nasa humahawak ng manibela.
48-20 rather.
But that's just too many points. Yeah, too many points being given up by Terrafirma.
Maybe playing minus an import, pero kanina pa rin naman
and you
nakaupo
can see
yung
from the
import,
bench, right? You can see demeanor.
Yeah. Tsaka kanina pa nakaupo yung import din na Meralco. Hindi din naman na advantage na. They really went to Marvin Jones early. Scored 10 points on 4 of 8 shooting. Pulled down 2 rebounds. Had 1 assist in about 6.5 minutes of action. But we haven't seen him back dahil nga, tambak-tambak na. Kaya yung first 3 offensives nagpunta kagad kay Jones. They just wanted to put it away that early.
Well, that and you know, the good thing about malamang mamaya na nila gagamitin. Hindi nila isasagad because they know they've got another game on Sunday. Right? So they can preserve the energy a little bit if this will be basically a walk in the park type of a ball game.
Hindi pa nga natin nakikita tumayo si Coach Luigi.
Ano yung highest point differential? 56.
56.
This conference.
Rainer Shine of all time.
Oh, of all time.
Rainer Shine beating
with the way this is going.
Yun ang pwede mo i-pep-talk. Punta ka nga doon sa locker room mamayang halftime. Huwag naman kayong pa 56.
Hindi ako pinapapasok dito. Si Apple.
Si Boss Ronald ang nakaharap sa'yo. Coach Ronald Dubit.
Hindi sigurado maririnig nila yan, right?
Magagalit sa'yo yung mga tattoo ni Boss Ronald.
Hindi, the Saint naman yan tattoo.
Sabagay.
He's forgiving. Or he'll pray for us.
Not to his players. Not to his players at that.
Kausapin mo na lang siya pagkatapos.
Give it mga 5 hours. This is frustrating.
For sure.
The coaching staff and management.
Because you need to see some sort of spark from your players.
Wala pang 4 na minuto lumilipas sa ating second quarter. 29 agad ang abante ng Meralco.
Hindi pa yun. Ano na agad? Ano na? Penalty na.
It's been a 14-2 second quarter so far. And ngayon nga, hindi na sila pwede mamigay ng foul.
Sinab si Sean Umali. Parang they're working on it.
Apple. That's your cue. Pinagot mo si David eh. Naglakad na, yun na. Quinto. Gets it to Black. Flip 3 doesn't work. Katakusan. He's lost minutes as well. He was playing well back in the Philippine Cup. Pero syempre, pag may import conference nga eh.
Madaming mawawala ng minuto.
Katakusan trying to make up for lost time. No. Black pulls down the rebound. Aaron on the move. Will dump it in. Quinto. Back to Black. 2-man game para dito sa Meralco. Quinto versus Hernandez. Tutulong si Katapusan. Black inside. Flips it out. Comia bagong pasok. Back to Black. 2 to shoot. Somebody's got to take it. Mocon could not bail them out.
If you're Terrafirma, you want to work on it possession per possession. Isa-isa lang muna. Diba? Make a stop. Get a good opportunity. Don't turn the ball over.
Active hands on the part of Bates and a throwdown on the part of JP.
31-point lead right now by the Bolts. Yung difference, everybody that's coming in for Meralco, there's energy being shown.
Easy with a looper.
Iilan lang.
Yan. First basket pa nga lang ng leading scorer ng ating Commissioner's Cup amongst locals na si Jerica Anmisi. That might hurt them, ha? He needs to score here. If not for personal attributes, ano? Anmisi.
If there's somebody that knows about personal attributes, itong kasama ko dito.
You gotta play for something, right?
Exactly. If you have to find something to motivate you, yun ang magandang sabihin.
Paalala natin as we take another look at that jam on the run mula dito kay JV Mocon. Anmisi is just 0.6 points ahead of RJ Abarrientos in terms of personal scoring amongst locals this conference. 22.5 Anmisi. Abarrientos is at 21.9. 2 is going to bring you down.
Yes.
Hernandez hits a 3.
Knocking down that off the board 3-point shot.
8 in the game para dito kay Paolo. Black flips it. Comia. Si Jones, ibinalik pa dito nila Coach Luigi. Comia's pull up. No. Black with the board. And he feeds his gunner. Mintis nga lang para doon sa rookie na si Magbuhos, but Black gets it right back.
You like what they're doing here. They're giving minutes to the guys that don't usually see minutes.
AB over to Jones. Baseline jumper is good. They want to keep him in rhythm.
And for sure, itong lineup na nasa loob, probably guys that don't really play together, even in practice.
Kasi si Jones, nasa Team A yan.
Correct.
Ito yung mga scouting team, eh.
Si Comia, tsaka si Magbuhos.
You try and do what whoever the next opponent's sets are, yun ang naman gagawin nyo.
So you can work on your defensive schemes.
Bravo, nagbabalik para kay Garcia. Chu, likewise, coming back in para kay Zaldivar. Apol, ano balita?
Nangingiwi na nga sa sakit itong si Sean umali sa bench. It's a dislocated right pinky. Nakatabingi. Kung makakabalik pa daw siya sa laro, depende sa pain tolerance niya. Balik sa inyo.
Parang yung kay Escobar, gano'n?
Ganun na ganun.
Ano yung ngiwi?
Gawin mo nga. Ayun, may sample sa'yo. Paki-on ka. Direct arms pa, di ba?
Ano ba yung ngiwi? Facial expression yun.
Oh.
Emoji.
Ayan, emoji. Ayun o, si Sean Mario. Ayun, na-disgrasya. Buti na lang, medyo mahaba-haba yung off-season heading into the next conference.
Hindi, binalik na siya in place.
Wala ko, hatakin sa harap natin eh.
Hindi, diretso na eh.
Okay na. So yung kay Jolly, hindi
mo naman pwede. Hindi mo naman pwede laruin na nakatabingi.
Hindi na nga naglalaro.
Hindi nga, kaya kailangan mo yung balik muna.
So si Escobar, hindi hinatak yun. Pinabayaan
tanong natin sa kanya. Personal experience yun eh.
Nung nakita nung araw na gano'n, hayaan mo na, sir. Okay lang yan.
Baka gumanda daw yung shooting.
Parang yung mga kasabihan niya yun, pagka may biglang gumanda shooting, di ba uso motor?
Oo.
Yung mga player baka sumemplang sa motor. Baka sumemplang sa motor, kaya umayos ang shooting.
Hindi, di ba, pag pangit ang shooting mo, alat ang shooting. Lagyan mo nga ng suka yung kamay mo. Di ba?
Yun yung mga Kaya namuti kamay mo, kalalagay mo suka ng araw.
Kaya nawala na shooting.
Mid-range specialist to si
Ako,
Dr.
hindi.
Maro.
Umabot ng 3 points.
Meron?
Oo, meron.
Naalala ko mid-range. Parang Tony De La Cruz.
Hindi, kasi nung hindi na ako napapasahan sa mid-range, sabi ko, kailangan ko ng 3 points.
Parang bumuka man lang yung depensa.
Di ba? Lumaki yung mga kalaban.
Kailangan. Nag-self-adjust.
Which is exactly what you need to do. You look at it, college, or even high school to college, and college to the PBA, lumalaki yung kalaban. Kaya, di ba, yung mga naglalaro sa loob in high school may not be able to do that in college, or the ones in college may have to do that in the PBA. But now, yung college at PBA, maliit na lang yung disparity because the players are a lot older who play in the UAAP right now. Pero yung outside shooting, that's something that you really develop usually later on in your career.
Pag ayaw mo na masaktan.
Well, that and, di ba, kasi pag mas maliliit, kaya mong ikutan, kaya mo lampasan.
Alam mo kasi sinong perfect example niya? Captain Lionheart.
Yes.
Alvin Matrimonio. He was a 4-time MVP, dominating down low in his career. Pero nung nagdatingan yung mga Phila, anong ginawa? Nag-develop ng 3-point shooting. No?
I mean, even you look at it, even guys like Junmar Fajardo, di ba humaba din yung range?
This Junmar, sinasabi niya nung high school pa lang siya, may shooting na daw siya. Sabi niya,
di mo naman mapagalitan kahit sa shoot.
9-time MVP.
Kahit no high school.
Pero makita mo, pag paminsan-minsan bumitaw, may forma.
Meron talaga.
Forma naman.
Di ba yung kalaban nila yung Meralco in the finals?
Oo,
di ba?
Grabe yun. Grabe yun.
Yung 3 points na yun, oh.
Bago mag-newsam sa kabila, di ba?
Yes.
Terrafirma down by 26. 4 minutes remaining sa ating first half. Jeric feeds Hernandez. They wanted to ride the hot hands of Paulo. Nice rebound put back by
That's what you want to see. Offensive rebounds, putting in some effort and the energy.
Comia at the other end. Jones with a pick. Jones on the slide. Extra pass to Maguhos. Hernandez with a board. Paulo Hernandez, he's been all over the place since the get-go. No looks it down low. Chu banging bodies. Gio with a hook.
See the big man right now fighting down low. Adamos and Chu. That's what you want to see.
First basket of the game for that 6'10", 24-year-old.
The biglang buwaba na yung kalamangan.
You want to see that from Gio. He's coming off back-to-back 12-point performances. Yung nakaraan nga, may 16 rebounds pang kasama. Jones with a pull-up on top of Chu. He picks up that board. Hernandez. Gusto mang araro. Para-paraan lang doon. Naanggulohan yun.
And you like how inantay niya yung screen muna ni Chu. And then ginamit niya yung screen. Got all the way to the basket and then got fouled.
Timeout muna tayo with 2:44 remaining in the second quarter. Atin sa atin to ng Solaire Online. Play the game your way on the Solaire Online Sportsbook. Jason Brickman checking back in para dito sa Meralco Bolts as Paulo Hernandez is at the line. 56-34 ang ating score. Meralco has broken the game wide open. Actually, since the get-go, unang nakascore Terrafirma. 1-0, split ni Paulo, and then puro Meralco nakasunod.
No? 23-8 actually at the 5-minute and 31 mark of that first quarter.
Hernandez missed on the first. 8 points para sa kanya. Make that 9. Still that ball movement. Finds its way to Rios. Gotta love the discipline here, Meralco.
Si Jansen Rios also may not get a lot of minutes, but pag pinasok niya, he's always ready. He's such a great example.
Hernandez gets himself in double digits.
You like when this 5 guys on the floor, what they're doing for their team. And they're doing it against Meralco with the import.
Yung depensa ng Meralco, nakatugon pa rin kay Jeric Ahmisi. Kaya si Paulo Hernandez ang bumobomba ngayon. Rios inside. Trying to bounce it over to Magbuos. He turns it over. Some signs of life now for the green shirts. Hernandez again. Is clipped.
He's getting a lot of touches.
Ito yung 3-point shot ni Hernandez kanina. Hatid pa rin sa atin ang Arena Plus Sportsbook.
He's got 12 points in the game.
He is shooting 4 of 6 from the free throw line though. Yung unang split to open the game, and then the last time we saw him, this time he takes care of first.
And look at that, just 17 points now. A lot more respectable as compared to 31. 51 to 20 yan kanina.
Grabe, no?
So that means it's a 19-5 turnaround ever since that 51 to 20 mark.
Split na naman para dito kay Hernandez. Chu hits the deck. It's 5-on-4 the other way. Gomya to the corner. Rios couldn't catch it cleanly. They will reset. Brinkman swings it out. Rios from the punches it through.
Earlier on, Johnson Rios passed up on that 3-point shot. This time, catch and shoot.
Pang-anim na tres na yan para sa Meralco this first half. Jeric from way outside. Bravo powers up and in.
Creating that space para madali yung 2 points na yun para kay JM Bravo.
5 in the game para dito kay JM. Jones thought about the 3, drives closer. Nice fake. Somehow got it in. Pivot might have slipped. Ball taken away by Brickman. Magbuos back to Brickman. Rios almost the same spot. Different result. 61-41, 20 ang abante ng Meralco. Last shot time para dito sa Terrafirma. Nine remaining in the first half. Hernandez gustong sagasaan si Brickman.
He likes that matchup. He's gotten 2 fouls from him.
He's gotten 3 splits from the line though. Let's see if he can go 2 for 2 this time.
Makes that first.
As we've been talking about, the 6'3", 27-year-old out of Batangas City. Played out of Mapua. With 30-second timeout na hihilingin dito Meralco. Not wasting any precious time they can try and execute on.
Super interesting kasi pinasok ng coaching staff ng Terrafirma. Nilabas si Gio Chu, pinasok si Maverick Almisi. So they're going 4 small and just 1 big. So if they were going to make that free throw, they probably would have gone like a full court press.
Last time we saw Hernandez scored only 9 points on a horrible 3 of 14 clip from the field, but he did pull down 5 rebounds and dished out 8 assists. Ngayon, habang yung depensa ng Meralco, ayaw pahingahin si Jeric Ahmisi, etong si Hernandez has picked up the offense para sa Jeep. This guy Hernandez really started turning heads nung nasa Marinerong Pilipino siya sa PBA D-League. Sama siya nila Coach Tati dun eh. Solid na solid. And fearless kung maglaro. Yung kasayahan ng D-League, dun mo mapapakita sa mga PBA scouts what you're made of.
Yep. And the competition definitely, better and better. Yun ang importante, makita ka against bigger, stronger, smarter, well-coached teams.
Split na naman para kay Hernandez.
That's 4 of 8.
Jones on the move. Doesn't work. But still, Meralco, after leading by as many as 31, will get to take a 19-point lead into the break. 61-42 ang ating score mula dito sa loob ng Ninoy Aquino Stadium.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang last.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP. All in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages, local and international teams. 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Also available on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays, talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP. All in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages. Local and international teams. 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Also available on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP. All in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages. Local and international teams. 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Also available on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
19-point lead ang naibaw ng Meralco kontra Terrafirma as they look to clinch a twice-to-beat advantage sa quarterfinals game PBA Friday dito sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium. Kayo naman po ang aking tatanungin. Ano ang height ni Dominic Uy?
Sasagutin ko ba?
Mamaya. As we go along.
Ako muna. Ako yung revelation.
Yeah.
Ikaw ano height mo?
Mamaya rin pagkasagot mo. Pero ito, Dom. 31 points na lamang. Naging 19, some headway for Terrafirma, pero parang kontroladong lang.
Definitely kontrolado nitong Meralco Bolts yung laro. You look at the field goal percentage, 54-37. Ito yung assist. Ito yung malaking bagay na sinabi natin. 11 yan after the first 12 minutes. 18 in total. Fast break points. We saw a number of layups. 10-0 for Terrafirma. Turnovers, 3 lang para dito sa Meralco. Ito na mga Terrafirma with 8 and then Meralco scoring 9 points off those turnovers. So you can really see that Meralco is dominating this ball game. Pero ang maganda dito, we saw some fight in Terrafirma in that second quarter because of guys like Paulo Hernandez and even their big men in Benedict Adamos and even tong si Gio Chu.
Maverick Misi, offensive-minded tonight dahil nala-lockdown so far ang kanyang kapatid na si Jeric. Sa kabila naman si Marvin Jones in limited minutes, naka 14 points na. JV Mocon came off the bench with 9. Binabanggit mo na, Dom, walang import yung Terrafirma. Talagang mamamroblema sa opensa. Pero ang hindi mo mapapatawad yung lack of effort sa defense. Yung fast break story.
10 fast break points, layups, and nobody challenging those shots. Yun yung ayaw mong makita. And narinig natin yung coaching staff ng Terrafirma midway through that first quarter and even part of the second. Na they were trying to wake up their boys kasi nakita nila na okay lang naman na lamang yung Meralco eh. Pero kung nakikita mo yung effort, right? You need to see the effort of them fighting for every single loose ball and really just trying to make plays. And nakita natin yun in the second quarter. It was a 24-22 quarter as compared to the first quarter, 37-20.
Third quarter now underway. It is going to be Hernandez with Ahan Misi, Adamos, Chu and Bravo. Katapat itong sina Bates, Newsome, Hodge, Cancino, and Black. So hindi na nga ginamit na muna dito ang import na Meralco na si Marvin Jones. Black will give it up to Bates. Nunu will back it up. Maya-maya, babalitaan tayo. Miss Apple David, ano nga ba ang mga napag-usapan at the half as Cancino will miss. CJ needs to score at least 5 more para i-continue yung double-digit scoring streak niya.
And you know what you like about Meralco? You know, accepted din nila, right? Cancino may be a young guy, but he's getting a lot of looks. He's getting a lot of depths.
Jerican Misi, 1 of 7 so far, gives it up to Bravo. Black on the move, racing down the left side. He feeds Nunu on the run. Kita mo yung buwelo ni Nusam.
And again, it's a layup para dito sa Meralco. Not how you want to start your there, Jeremy.
Maling sa blackjack na bante ng Bolts. They've got a game against Magnolia on Sunday remaining on their schedule. At ngayong weekend na nga po magkakaalaman sino-sino magtatapat pagdating ng quarterfinals. Ang alam lang natin, number 1 na po ang NLEX. Twice to beat lang Ginebra trainer Shine at mamaya-maya lang. Pag walang milagrong nahanap ng Terrafirma, magiging twice to beat na rin ang Meralco at yun ang hinahanap ni CJ Cancino.
That's definitely part of the goal for the Meralco Bolts. 7-3 right now itong Meralco. Have one last game on Sunday against the Magnolia Hotshots.
At yun ang mabigat na laban dahil yung Magnolia is at 6-5 right now as we take another look at that three-pointer. Mula kay CJ Cancino, hatid pa rin sa atin ang Arena Plus Sportsbook. Meralco, challenge pa, not believing. May foul doon si Bates. Apol, ikaw, ano tingin mo?
Ako? Hindi na ako opinion, pero sasabihin ko na lang sa inyo. Yung sabi ni Coach Ronald Tumit nung halftime, he credited their second group. Kasi from 31-19, naibaba sa 19 at the half. Although malaki pa rin yun, ang sabi nila mahirap na ngang manalo. Wala pa silang import. It's really the extra effort that they need. On the side of Meralco naman, they want to have a 0-0 score mentality dito sa second half. Sabi nga niya sa isang coach, Sandro Soriano, they want to see more intensity, lalo na sa depensa. Especially how Terrafirma scored a lot on one-on-one and they also gave them a lot of offensive rebounds.
Maraming salamat, Miss David. Yung mentality, ano? Kahit lamang ka ng katakot-takot, sabi nga.
Alam mo maganda sinabi ni Apple? Ayaw niya mag-opinion.
Yeah.
Minsan pakinggan mo yung sinasabi ni Apple.
Ito pala. Yun ang opinion ko. Hindi si Bates. Si Hodge yung pinituan pero hawak din pala siya ni Adamos. Ano ba? All ball ba yun? May kasamang braso. Kasi kung kamay lang, walang pito dapat yan.
Oo.
Naantay natin ano magiging desisyon. Medyo malapa. Medyo mahaba ang ating investigasyon. Usually yan, pag mahaba, nababaliktad. Usually. Tingnan natin if it holds true.
24-point lead by the Meralco Bolts. Ito na, meron ng desisyon.
Jump ball yata.
Pagkatapos po ng review, wala pong illegal contact si clippage, bola po ang tinamaan. Kaya po ang challenge po ng Meralco Bolts ay successful. Jump ball po tayo.
Yan. Successful. Sina Coach Nena at Coach Luigi. So jump ball, anybody can go for the tip. But it's going to be on that side of the floor. Chu will jump it up against Bates. 6'10 versus 6'10. Magandang laban ng todo.
Oo.
Chu wins the tap. Hindi, si Bates pala. Nauna na si Chu na inabot pa ulit ni Bates. Ano?
Ginamit niya yung kaliwang kamay niya eh.
Isang kahon na battery ito ng Meralco. Gustong dagdagan ni Cliff. Ang daming tumaga. Kaya siya pagkakataon niya. Bravo whistle for the personal. Encino 2 points away from scoring in double digits again. The most consistent Meralco player this Commissioner's Cup. Lose some will miss.
Well, let's see if Terrafirma can make some headway here in the third quarter.
Misi with some daylight. Ayaw talaga para kay Jerry. CJ Denunu. And one para kay Newsom.
Once he gathers to that yung dalawang pa, yung mapigilan natin si Chris Newsom. Newsom taking it strong all the way to the room, using his left hand to finish.
Second timeout requested here by Terrafirma. 69-42 is the score. Meralco lumalayo na naman dito.
27-point lead, and that's what we were talking about. You know, you would have expected Terrafirma to come out a little bit stronger here in the third quarter. But that 5, yung 5 na nagtapos ng second quarter, yun talaga ang nagpahabol o nagpatigil.
Again, Meralco looking to clinch their 8th win, meaning masasama na sila sa top 4 na merong twice to beat advantage sa quarterfinals.
Alam mo yung 5 na natanggal or matatanggal? Hindi mo akalain yung converge, no?
Diba?
After having that really good conference previously.
It was that 6-game losing skid, ano? That
also
spelled doom.
Some injuries for Converge. But a lot of people excited about Converge, the lineup that they have, the potential that they have.
Easy to Hernandez. They try and dump it into Chu.
This is what I was talking about. Itong si Gio Chu, doesn't matter kung sino kalaban niya, whether it's Sharma or Cliff Hodge. He's going to try to get to the positions that he wants to be able to fight for it. Such a young guy, a lot of upside.
Maverick kontra Nunu. Ganda ng pinakita ni Misi. Maverick talking about in the first half. He's picked up by Bates. Pero naubos yung shot clock. Set up pa sana niya ng atake, no?
Well, he's gonna try to go to Gio Chu down low.
Oh! Gio Chu getting up there, rejecting Brandon.
Needing to be able to finish that. That's what we were talking about with Brandon Bates. He can rebound, he can defend, he can run the floor up and down, but still really needs to be able to finish strong to the basket.
Gio hands it off to Jarek. Diving in. Huli ni Brandon. Chu is there to clean it up.
He's got 4 points.
.7 rebounds now for Gio. What's the upside for the
4.7 rebounds now?
Yeah.
Average.
Hindi. 6 rebounds kanina. 7 na ngayon.
Pagkarinig ko 4.7 eh.
4.7 rebounds.
Yeah.
I apologize. Binilisan. Kailangan may pause.
Ayun.
Ayun, no? Huli. Daming blocks ngayong third quarter.
Yes.
Jarek really wanting to get his scoring going. And it's been that kind of night para dito. Kay Jarek
Can't
Anisi.
seem to knock it down.
1 of 9 na, no? As Bravo delivers a 3.
Tsaka hindi pa rin napupunta sa free throw line ito si Anisi. Might help if he's able to, see that ball.
Kasi nga, last game na ng Terrafirma ngayong Commissioner's Cup. Kapag hindi siya nakiscore na mabigat-bigat, matidisgrasya yung scoring championship niya for the conference. So you take another look at that JM Bravo 3. Hatid sa atin ng Arena Plus Sportsbook. We're just talking about the conference kasi yung scoring championship for the season niya naman yan eh. Yun ang computation niya. Kailangan all 3 conferences. But it's nice to win a mini victory, a small victory for the conference.
And you set goals, right? You set team goals, you set personal goals. And for Anisi, obviously, that's something that he's been working on.
Ikaw, Apple, what have you been working on?
This report about Gio Chu, he said going up against Jumar Fajardo was a great learning experience for him. Nasabi na nga lang daw niya, grabe, he's really good. Yung 30 points daw ni Abay, hindi ramdam. Only because it wasn't flashy, simply efficient and effective, nothing forced. Now, when I asked him about dun sa kanyang career high 6 in rebounds, ang sabi lang niya, he's focused on what he needed to do, get more possessions for his team, and also being reminded dun sa kanyang sinasabi ni Coach Tab nung high school sa Ateneo or college sa Ateneo where rebounds win championships.
Tama. Ang galing talaga.
Ang hirap gulatin ni Apple eh.
Oo nga eh.
Kasi mag-follow up question ka baka sakaling magulat natin eh. Yan, tinatawanan lang tayo. Tinatawanan lang tayo ni David.
Bakit mo ba parating niloloko si Apple?
Hindi, chine-testing lang, chine-challenge. Sabi ni Apple, wala namang kakwenta-kwenta challenge
Wala.
sa akin.
Wala.
Your challenge is not successful. Bakit wala kay David dyan? Kala mo. Nung high school, galing Pace QC, Gio Chu, and then nag-Ateneo before he went. Nag-champion pa yan sa Blue Eaglets bago nag-champion din sa Blue Eagles.
Oh, but that's correct. Rebounds win championships, right?
Coming off that 16 rebound game, you'd like to see those kinds of numbers from the big man. Something to build on, lalong-lalo na to. Paalala natin, yung next conference, hindi na only height ang import, 6'6 na ulit. So, lamang na si Gio doon.
And he'll get more playing time. If you're able to get that confidence in this conference when you're playing against bigger imports, what more pag mas maliit?
Oh, here's a great sign. Something we like to see. Big boy Sean Mali is back on the floor.
Sabi ni Apple, yung pain tolerance daw di ba?
Yun. Tumatams up doon sa gilid. Hindi mo pa rin magulat.
Mataas yung pain tolerance.
Mahilig masaktan na Apple, ganun ba? Kayang-kaya, kahit nasasaktan. Kayang-kaya. Idol si Apple. 3 ball ni Paraiso, no? Cancino down low to Bates. Chu on it. Ay, na-dribble sa pa. Bates forced to kick it back out. 14 pa naman ang shot clock. Newsome directing traffic. He wants to go with Hodge. Umali picks him up. Rifle pass to Cancino. for the shoot. CJ's got to take it. Pinoy step.
Ayo.
Gotta miss CJ.
That's just such a weapon for players right now.
That's the 11th consecutive game this conference na naka-double digits in scoring si CJ.
Yun na yung kailangan mong matutunan ngayon, yung Pinoy step. Huwag na yung mga wrap around move.
Gusto ko patukan ni Jack. Hindi ka lang mapatukan ni Sulit. Nang nangyari. Timeout muna tayo with 5:59 remaining in the third. Timeout na to atin sa atin ang Soler Online. Play the game your way on the Soler Online Sportsbook.
Para tayo ha. And ma'am. Ma'am. Fred, labas. Jeric. Iverson. Ma'am, go to the corner ha. Pagbigay. Pag may downhill, go. Pag wala,
The nice thing this conference, we're shooting the ball well. I think we're first in threes. We're moving the ball much better. Assists go up when you're making your shots. Guys are confident. Also, we started out very well. We've always had I think also because the situation where we have ESL, guys injured, BCL, we don't start out well. But I think we did well enough na now kahit natatalo ka, you know, there's margin for error. And right now we're there. So, you know, take advantage of those opportunities. We have, I think, Terrafirma and Magnolia. And again, I say it's cliche, but one game muna at a time. We lock in on Terra.
Right now, they're less than 18 minutes away from clinching a twice-to-beat advantage in the quarterfinals. And then that Magnolia game on Sunday will determine sino ang pwedeng makatapat or sino na ang actual na makakatapat.
And that's what you want. You want to be able to get into the top 4 and then worry about it kung sino man ang makakatapat mo later on. Because yun nga, yung positioning ang pinaglalabanan pa. Except alam natin, yung NLEX number 1 na.
Yun. Ginebra and Rainer Shine already up there. As well. May goaltending ba?
Hindi.
You know, inabot yun nito.
No basket interference.
No goaltending.
Meralco Bolts, ball possession.
So Meralco will have possession. Yung net yung pagkakatama sa net ang inimbestigahan. Black, inside pass, beats in traffic, turns it over. Anmisi with an opportunity. He gives it up.
You know what I like though about Brandon Bates? Even after the turnover, he just runs back. Does his job.
Umali fakes the pass. Couldn't send it home. Namig ni Gansino. Papunta sana kay Hodge yun. Na last touch at shoot.
He's fighting.
Alain Maliksi will get some burn.
Tagal na rin natin hindi masyado nakikita itong si Alain Maliksi.
Coming off an injury, he's been buried in that rotation. Alain Maliksi will only be seeing his fourth action in his fourth game this conference. First 3 games, less than 7 minutes ang average na. But they might need it come playoff time, di ba?
He's a veteran. You know that he can score and cause a lot of mismatches as well.
Speaking of guys who can score, CJ Cancino has been proven that kahit last conference consistent double-digit scorer yan para sa Meralco.
And malaki siya, diba? He can shoot over people. He's quick enough to be able to go around his defenders.
Pwedeng younger Alain Maliksi din yung dating, you know? Umali again. Kanina, he showed us his footwork and toughness. You know, ganda ng pihit na sana against Bates. That's the second time, but it also is a miss. Hodge puts it up. Bates sets it home.
That's a good pass by Cliff Hodge. He needed that. Brandon Bates because there are a number of times when he got it down low, we were not able to convert.
Umali lost his dribble. Needing help from Maverick. Maverick down the gut of the defense. Hindi kumapit yung Bectus. Bates with the board. Sakto. 4 na minuto natitira sa ating third. Hindi na talaga ginamit dito yung import na Meralco. He could be in the running out for best import, but team goals are more important. Kaya pinipreserva na to para sa linggo nga doon. And maybe even the playoffs.
Yeah. Especially in the playoffs, napaka-importante that your team is healthy.
Big block by Hodge. Sinayawan siya ng sinayawan, but Cliff would have none of it.
We're going to review that. May transition take foul.
At 38 years old, Hodge showing everybody that he can still keep up laterally with these shifty young guns. Para Esau on the raw, got the raw end of that sample. There's the block. And then the foul right there. Naku, maka-transition. Holding hands eh. Holding hands no? Sana all.
Sino ba gusto mong hawak na kamay?
Sino nga ba?
Yung katabi mo, pwede.
Transition take foul, Brent Paraiso.
Lungkot pa naman dyan.
Kaya hindi na nga pwede lumabas ulit. Ikaw nakasama eh.
Gusto na mo eh. Nalayasan na tayo dito. So, may free throw para kay Aaron Black. Naku. Mintis ka lang yung una. Isa lang yan, transition take foul. Kung unspo, magiging 2 free throw yan. Si Belga, binanggit sa akin minsan yan eh. Baka yung transition take foul pwede mong gamiting diskarte. Kung sakasakaling crucial at matatakbuhan ka, transition take foul mo, mamigay ka isang free throw, at least hindi ka malilayap o taktakan.
Tama naman.
Huwag ka lang ma-unspo. 2 free throw yun, that possession. Si Belga pwedeng kung conference lang. Pwedeng matupad yung pangarap niya ngayon.
Na?
Manalo ng sportsmanship award. Wala pang technical si Bo ngayon.
Limited yung playing time.
Mamaya may laro yun. Kailangan tutukan nyo wag ma-technical ha. Dahil nahabol niya yung sportsmanship award. Pero meron na yata ng Philippine Cup yun, so wala, disqualified na naman. Hindi titigil yung career niya hanggang di siya nananalo niya.
Total turnaround. Sino may pinakamadaming technical fouls?
Pwede yun eh.
All time.
Ayun ang tanong natin kay Sir Fidel. Sir Fidel, kasi nung isang araw lang lumutang ha, na ito pa lang si Draymond Green sa NBA. Kauna-una ang NBA field goal niya. Nagresulta pa sa technical foul dahil nagtonting agad-agad. Kapapanood ko na isang araw eh. Oo nga, no? Biglang, nga pala, no? Nung rookie siya,
that's what you call setting the stage.
Di ba? First ever field goal mo. Pumasok naman yung dress, kaso na technical ka pagkatapos. Magandang tanong kay Sir Fidel yan. All time, sino ang pinakamarami? Tignan natin kung magkakaroon ng sagot. Time out muna tayo with 2:14 remaining in the third.
I've been playing for a very long time, and I know when you have a championship caliber import, and he's one of those. So we don't want to waste this chance. He fits in seamlessly into our offense, and he doesn't demand the ball, and he kind of just does a little bit of everything, and extremely professional. So we don't want to waste one while having him. So it's important to finish the conference strong.
At CB, talking about Marvin Jones. When you talk about fitting like a glove, pwedeng si Marvin Jones ang basic example.
Yeah. Ang maganda doon is the players see it, they like it, and they also know that they have a chance of going far into this conference.
Partida late replacement pa yan, came a week before this conference, yung una nilang import si Ismael Romero did not work out, di ba?
Yes.
Ito,
ano ba issue doon?
Sa ano? Ewan ko.
Hindi dito.
Pero this guy, Marvin Jones, Cadila Lane, sobrang solid.
Yeah.
Johnson, pero pagka ba na-suspend ka 1 game, hindi ka rin yata pwedeng daranin.
Best import.
Diba? Nung nagka-issue sila. Jerry Galvisi napatingin sa langit doon. Then he just got his second field goal. And of course, Justin Brown. Always, alam mo natin, fit like our last yun. Ang daming pwede maglaban yun. Wide open ang best import.
Si Cadila Lane is definitely in the running.
Diba?
10-2 itong LX Road Warriors.
Pascual gets his basket, napapasok lang. And you see, kanina pinapansin mo na first up pa lang yung body language ng bench ng Terrafirma. Tignan mo body language ng bench ng Meralco. Right after that basket, everybody up on their feet to sa kabila.
Hindi mo makita eh.
Kaya nga. Ito kasi si Purux.
No, but definitely big difference, right? Nakita mo sila, everybody's cheering. A lot of positivity happening on that bench.
#81-51, balik sa 30 ang abante ng Meralco. It's 20 to 9 quarters so far.
That's an offensive foul.
It's going from bad to worse para dito sa Terrafirma. Ang hindi na lang akalain mo, Dom. Ang hindi nakaka-score para sa Meralco, si Brickman. Pero meron siyang 7 assists. He has not taken a single shot attempt. But the rest of the gang, si Aaron Black, Alin Maliksi, Komya at Magduhos. Alin Maliksi sabi, wag mo na ako isama sa listahan.
And that's the thing about Jason Brickman. Doesn't really care about points. He's a guy that cares about setting up their offense, getting shots for his teammates.
Larry Bird na, abante rito ng Meralco. Pwede maging KD. Banquero, thought about it. Trying to take O'Malley off the dribble. Sean bracing himself. Banquero putting on the moves. Feeds Pascual. Nice extra pass to Alain. Back-to-back three-pointers mula sa Patangkang Kalu.
And that's important for the Meralco Bolts and Alain Maliksi. You mentioned it earlier, 4 games pa lang ang nilalaro niya. This is his 5th. And if you want to get him, a little bit more prepared for the next games, this is a great way to do it.
36. Wala akong maisip sa basketball. Jerome Bettis na lang mula sa mundo ng NFL. The Bus. Sino man number 36? Wala eh.
Oo nga, sa NBA.
Kahit dito sa atin eh. Ang pinaka-weirdong number dito na sumika talaga si Kagiwa eh.
47.
Di ba? Paano naging 47? Kasi ano daw, inat mo yung Jordan tsaka Kobe. Di ba? Nag-compute ka na naman. Gumagamit ng daliri sa pasa pag
Yung pangalawang number ni Kobe, baka naman win.
Sabagay. Ay, pangalawang. 24 and 23.
Ganun ba? Yung may istorya niya?
Hindi, sabi lang niya. Sabi rin ni Mark, may interview na, sabi niya, sabi nila, Kobe plus Jordan daw eh. Tawa din siya ng tawa. Nung sabi niya, oo nga, no?
Pwede.
May imbestigahan pa dito, with 4.4 remaining in the third. Apologize naman kagad to si Maverick kay Chris Banquero. May pagka-clothesline. Chine-check pa ni Quinto yung abs ni Banquero eh. Bumaba sa medyo ba may 8.
So just a plain foul. Frustration yun para kay Anmisi.
Like they said nga, you're not expecting to beat a mighty team like Meralco, pero wag naman ganito.
Yes.
Diba?
I mean, coming in, kahit kompleto tong Terrafirma, pag diba, kung titignan mo lang from the outside, sabi mo, okay, Llamado ang Meralco. Kita-kita mo sa standings, diba, 7-3, 4-7 naman itong Terrafirma. And then nabawasan pa ng import itong Terrafirma. So, really handicap.
Banquero goes 2 for 2. Maverick for 3. Doesn't work. 89-53 ang ating score. Meralco in total control here inside the Ninoy.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
Simulat sa pool, Meralco was a team on a mission. They wanted to put the game away right from the get-go through the first quarter. Laki na ng kanilang inabante rito. And they did it by sharing that rock. Laki na lamang nila in terms of assists tonight. Hindi lang yan, pati sa fast break, 15-0 na tayo. Hindi mapigilan ng Terrafirma ang katatakbo. Ito Meralco. And if that wasn't enough, talk about complete domination. Assists, fast break points, and inside scoring still belonging to Meralco. Partida ni hindi na ginagamit yung import ngayong second half.
Just completely outplaying itong Terrafirma right now. Assists, fast break points, even just the aggressiveness, right? You can feel it, you can see it, and the bench energy na nakikita natin dito sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium.
Nagis na lang yung tira na yun. Maliksi is with Mocon, Banquero, Quinto, and Pascual. That is a 38-point lead. Correct me if I'm wrong. Di ba number ni Joe Debans yun? Oo. 38, may nahanap pa tayo. Oo. Sa kabila naman, si Ahan Misi. Kasama sina Chu, Adamos, Jerica Misi is there as well as Paulo Hernandez. Jeric for 4. Go.
O ito, pag mga 3 points itong Meralco.
Pwedeng dalawa. Chito Luisaga.
Ako isa lang naiisip.
Dirt or Chito Luisaga, number 41 yan.
Oo nga pala, no? Papa Cheats. Kalimutan ko, pizza ko ba naman yun? Second cousin.
40 daw muna.
Okay.
40 muna. Pag 42, Danis.
Tama.
Uy! Tapik pa ni Mocon yun. Iisip ako ng 40. Sino 40? Parang allows eh.
Sa NBA meron. Eldon Campbell.
Palata edad mo. Campbell.
Alam ko, Lakers 80s yun.
Quinto for the steal. Quinto to Banquero. And they are up by Idero.
They're just pushing that basketball, getting layups still.
Ano sabi mo kanina? Hinahanap mo yung largest margin of victory in PBA history. Tinatag ng Rain or Shine versus Blackwater earlier
56.
this conference, 56. Pagka hindi nagising Terrafirma dito, pwedeng abutin yun, ha?
Guys, sabihin ko na sa inyo, yan yung tamang edad ni Magumar John.
Matanda ka sa akin, isa. Sige ka.
Ha? Sino sabi? Mali nga sa Wikipedia, nagagalit yung mga anak ko eh. 1 year older ako sa Wikipedia.
Hindi, totoo yun. Totoo yun.
Siguro naglagay nun. But you know, this 40-point lead staring at them, this is something that definitely is concerning. This is not how you want to end your conference.
Ang tagal mo makakabawi is, di ba Yun ang buhay manlalaro eh. Pagka natatalo ka, gusto mo makalaro ulit para makabawi. Ito, may FIBA break pa tayo. The playoffs will start next Wednesday. That's May 13. As we get this report from Apple.
Wala na masyadong emosyon dun sa huling huddle ni Assistant Coach Jeff Napa. Simply telling the boys to na last push na, let's try to win the quarter. On the other side naman, sa mga curious, kailan nga ba makakalaro ulit si Raymond Almazan, who's been sidelined with a left knee injury. Playoffs, ready to play na si Rock and Roll.
So hindi pa sa linggo, no, when Meralco takes on Magnolia.
Nakita ko pa yun kanina sa doktor.
Ba?
Oo. Sabay kami.
Ikaw, ano pinapagamot mo? EDAD?
Hindi ako.
EDAD pinapagamot mo?
Sumama lang ako. Kinamusta ko lang yung doktor.
Alam mo ba
Kumuha ako ng report.
Alam mo ba yung EDAD?
Oo, ikaw, alam mo yun.
Si Rufino nagpa-uso yun.
Alin?
Hindi. EDAD.
Alam mo, una nagsabi sa akin, si Doc Pai.
Si Doc Pai?
Oo, si Doc Pai.
Ang problema mo,
nagpa-check ako ng tuhod. At yun sinabi ko, sabi niya, Doc Pai, ano, bakit ang sakit ng tuhod ko? Sabi niya, you know, it's EDAD. Hindi ko pa nakuha nung una. Inulit na 3 beses eh.
Ginawa yan naman, in English naman, si Popovich nun. Greg Popovich. Magsusulat ka ng availability ng player. DNP, OLD. Para kitang ka, DNP, old tawa ako ng tao eh. Yun talaga sinulat eh. Usually, DNP did not play.
Pero doon na uso yung load management.
Yan. Jerick flips it up and out.
Definitely not the same type of night para kay Anisi.
Only 6 points across his number. At kaya natin yun. Ito yung ball pick.
Oo.
Tignan natin kung saan bababa. If he finishes with 6 tonight.
Look at Meralco, just how disciplined they are. Still moving that basketball, going to their sets, setting it up as best as they can. Yun yung, at yun naman yung para sa Meralco. You're up big, ayaw mo din na mawala ka dun sa disiplina ng ginagawa nyo. Because in a basketball game, when you're up big sometimes, you develop bad habits, and that's what you don't want if you're Meralco. Magu, that third quarter, it was a big quarter once again for the Meralco Bolts. 28-11. 53% ng kanilang field goal shooting in that third quarter with 8 assists. On the other hand, itong Terrafirma, ang sama, only 14% from the field and only 1 assist. Oh, hindi mo pa rin tatapos?
Dino-double, triple check natin. Andiyan ka eh. May kamali ako, yari eh. Anisi has scored 249 points through 11 games.
Okay.
Pag 6 lang ngayon, 255. I-divide mo yun by 12 points. Babagsak sa
12
21.
games.
Magiging 12 games. 12 games na nila ngayon.
Kaya nga, ba't siya 12 points eh?
12 games? Points ba sabi ko?
Oo.
Sabi ko, Apple.
21.25. Hindi ka na pinapakinggan ni
Si
Apple.
Apple walang pakialam sa atin.
Oh, ilan?
21.25. Aba, babagsak yan sa second place dahil si RJ Barrientos 21.9.
So, kailangan makakuha siya pa ng puntos.
Tapos si Bearfield is there at third place at 21.2. Blackwater may laro pa bukas. Diba? Ito na yung final appearance mo of the conference. You need to pump in the points. Meralco with his mandatory timeout. Under 8 remaining in this game. 95-56 ang ating score.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang last.
Ang kapitan ng Meralco Bolts na si Chris Newsom. Ganito mga numbers niya as they've gone along. He has just done enough to keep his team in good position all tournament long. Pero pag kinakailangan, alam mo naman, any given night, any given game day, kakayang 25-30 puntos
And
nito.
they're going to look for him. They're going to go to him when they need the points from him. Today, just enough. 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist.
In 16 minutes of play lang yun, ano?
Yes.
Lahat talaga nakalaro para dito sa
Lahat
Meralco.
na nakalaro nga. O ilan na nakalaro?
Ayan, lahat.
Ilan nga yung lahat?
16. Diba? Pagka import conference, 16 to play tayo. Pagka all Filipino, pag Philippine ka, 15 to play tayo. Walang nawawala ng pwesto. Minuto, marami nawawala. Pero pwesto, hindi. Sino hindi pa nakakascore? Aaron Black, Comia, magbuhos, and as we talked about, itong si Brickman.
That's what you want to see coming off a timeout. A well-executed play there. Gio finishing strong with the basket.
6 points and 11 rebounds for Gio. Hope he scores 4 more para tatlong sunod na double-double to end this rookie conference, di ba? Quinto, inside. Di mo bra. Si Anjo Cara may pinasok na rin dito. Yun si Karam. Kapapasok lang, so hindi pa rin siya nakaka-score.
Mag-go first 3 quarters. 29% ng field goal shooting nitong Terrafirma.
Aray.
Diba? That's why they've only scored 58 points so far in this ball game. But you look at it is yung depensa rin ng Meralco. It doesn't matter who they put in. They're putting pressure on the guards. They're putting pressure, trying to defend and deny that basketball to go down low.
95-58 is the score. Just over 7 minutes before Meralco clinches that twice-to-beat advantage sa quarterfinal phase, which begins next week. Wednesday to be exact, May 13. Bukas pa nasa Antipolo ang inyong PBA. Pagdating ng linggo sa MOA Arena naman tayo. Diyan na nga magkakaalam-alaman sino magkakatapat sa next phase. Bukas sa Antipolo, Blackwater Converge sa alas 5. And then Phoenix, San Miguel sa alas 7:30. Sa SM Mall of Asia Arena sa linggo, Meralco, Magnolia sa alas 5. Barangay Nebra, TNT sa alas 7:30.
San Miguel needing to get that win once again to get their, their sharpness going into the quarterfinals.
Ito ang proud parents ni Gio Chu. Mukhang matanda ka pa dun sa airpot, no?
Ganun. Alam nyo, meron akong suggestion lang sa prod. May suggestion lang ako sa prod. Sagot ko na. Padala nyo na to si Bagu, pa-check ng mata.
Dude, the kid is 24 years old.
But alam mo naman, si Gio, kita mo naman, hindi na mamamayang magulang.
Baliktaran score, 9-5-5-9. Mga ganun, pati ganitong tambakan, tumatalbog pa rin sa Meralco ang bola, though.
Well, it's really, if you're working hard, what a block. If you're working hard, you'll get even luckier.
We expect bigger things from Gio Chu next conference dahil nga mas maliliit ang katapat na import.
And he'll have time to work on his physique, to work on his strength, work on his moves.
Yan ang importansya ng off-season kasi hindi masisira yung pulso mo and all that. Pwedeng magpataas talaga. Magbuhos though. Bates with the board. Karam says, busin yung 14. Shot clock at 1. Bates gets another board. Distraction all over him.
There you go. That's what you want to see. Him creating space, him going hard, and him able to convert.
Karam from behind. And look at this veteran. Relax lang. Busin yung 24. Indo, he's been aggressive. Trying to get some more points across his number.
Winding down for Quinto.
That gets him in double digits.
Kala ni Hernandez, nakuha na niya. Slap that ball out. the hands of Quinto, but able to recover and got him up in the air, getting the foul and the basket.
Nag-uusap dito si Jeric tsaka si Karan. Si Jeric, patirahin nyo naman ako para gumanda scoring ko. Sabi ni Karan, bawal nga daw. Papagalitan kami ni Coach. Quinto now with 10 points. And siya yung papalitan ni Comia. Susunod na dead ball. That's going to be a big one this coming Sunday. Magnolia versus Meralco. Meralco will already have the twice to beat, pero may pagkakataon sila to improve their position there. In the next 5 and 20 doon, tabla sila ng Ginebra at Rainier Shine, pero dahil superior ang quotient nila pagka nag-triple tie silang tatlo, as of the final buzzer, second place pabigla ang Meralco. Tinalo nila ang Ginebra by 21, lost to Rainier Shine by 7. Ginebra naman, beat Rainier Shine by 24, but lost to Meralco by 21. Rainier Shine lost to Ginebra by 24, beat Meralco by 7. Yan ang quotient. Plus 14 na Meralco, plus 3 ang Ginebra, minus 17 ang Ross. Pero mamaya-maya lang maglalaro na ulit ang Ross. So, pwedeng mag-second ulit ang Ross.
So they have their fate in their hands.
Pagdating ng linggo, may naniniwala ka ba sa ganun na mamimili ng kalaban o hindi? Just wanna respect the game and finish as best as possible.
I think meron mga namimili, but I think at this point, ang hirap eh. Kasi ang mahirap yan pag namili ka, tapos mali.
Tapos lalo na yung mga nasa baba nga, puro powerhouse pa, no? You got San Miguel, you got the...
I mean, when you say kasi namimili ka ng kalaban, yung tingin mo mas kaya mong talunin. Right? And, you know, people may say that it's not a good thing. Some people may say it's a good thing. End of the day, when you're put in that situation, I'm a believer of just you keep on winning, you keep on pushing, and you try to do the best every day, every time that you can, and it'll take care of itself.
Nagka-issue ng ganyan, di ba? Last conference lang ba yun? Yung would also involve Meralco. Tingnan natin. And this time around, magbabago. Time out muna tayo. Meralco 102-63. Jason Brickman, no points, no field goal attempts. And as part of the starting unit once again, he set the tone early here. 14 minutes of action, 7 assists, no turnovers though.
Oh, anong ratio niyan? Assist to turnover.
Edi 7-0.
Well, Jason Brickman, that's what he said. They brought him in here because of his playmaking abilities, of his court vision. Just such a great teammate, does not complain, just keeps on playing. He started out every single ball game for his team. Inantay nila itong si Jason Brickman na matapos niya ang kanyang kontrata. Now that he's here, and he's made them so much better.
And to give them the luxury of bringing a guy like Banquero off the bench, napaka-solid ng kontribusyon nito ni Brickman. 102-63, Meralco in total control, under 4 minutes remaining. Dito sa first game ng ating PBA Friday dito sa Ninoy. Magbuos gets a basket across his name. Nice to see Sean Malley back on the floor. Kahit na balot yung kanang daliri niya doon. Kanang kamay, the pinky finger. And that dislocate nga po kanina. Chu inside! He'll get 2 free throws.
Again, you know, a lot of good things that has happened para sa Terrafirma this conference. They won their first 3 games. losing the next 6 and then winning, and then losing in their previous game. So 4 and 7 ang kanilang kartada.
Pan-double-double to.
Yeah.
Pan-double-double to. Ayan na. Kutob ko magdo-double-double. Ang galing ko.
Ay, nako.
Naunahan kita dun.
Ako, alam mo, sigurado tayo. Top 4 itong Meralco. With 3 minutes and 22 left,
40 eh. 40 tambak natin eh. At least naka-double-double si June. 10 points. Samahan mo ng 12 board. Hanami delivers a free. Ayan, 37. Ron Artes. Meron pa nahugot.
Meron pa.
Comia. Dito nakaka-score to. Aaron Black, Comia, and Karam and Brickman ang hindi nakascore. So si Magbuhos, meron na. They want to get Anjo going.
If he's open, he's gonna take it. And mataas ang percentage. Itong si Andrew Karam knocking down his first 3-point shot of the game.
Comia with a steal.
So they're saying, hindi tumitigil itong Meralco.
Diba?
Still playing the passing lanes. They're not trying to, sige, tapusin na natin yung laro. Let's just let them keep on scoring and not falling or not do anything.
And that's, I guess, part of the culture. You can say that's how you respect the game, diba?
Yeah, you gotta play 48 minutes.
Doesn't matter what's on the scoreboard. You play the right way. Na wedgie. Serious. Ang killjoy naman natin ang galgagat. Kinukuha na pa lang ni Derek Arvin. Ito. Maganda ang gulo na yun. Right there. The jump ball center court with 2:11 remaining in what has been a bloodbath. After that 1-0 start, split charity si Hernandez.
Yun na, tuloy-tuloy na itong Meralco Bolts.
Partida, 0 of 3 pa yung import nagsimula dito. 2-minute warning has been announced.
What a crossover.
Oh! Wow. What a move from the shortest guy on the floor.
And you like having a teammate like Andrew Karam. You know, he may be last 14, 15 man on that bench, but whenever he's there and his number is called upon, he's ready to play.
Anjo now with 5 points. Comes up short. Maya-maya lang, ha? Rainer Shine will be back in action, looking to reclaim solo second when they take on Titan. Kasi nga, in the next minute and 38, magtatabla-tabla sa second place ang Meralco, Barangay Nebra at Rainer Shine. Garcia gets his.
First 2 points for Garcia.
Comia, will they try and feed him? Siya lang hindi nakaka-score sa 5 sa sahig ngayon ng Meralco. Anjo for 3.
Magbalikan lang natin. Implication of this game. Once again, for Meralco, winning this ball game secures a top 4 spot for them. Twice to be the advantage. Ito namang Terrafirma 4 and 7. With this impending loss, they're gonna end up their conference with 4 and 8. Paalala lang natin ang kanilang import na si Ali hindi nakalaro in today's ball game because of extreme dehydration. Like sinasabi natin, Meralco continuing on, not giving up, and you can see Zaldivar. Magbuhos just quicker than Zaldivar there.
That should do it. Expect Meralco to just dribble away the time here. 1:11:69 will be your final score. Meralco just stamping their class on the import-less Terrafirma Dyip ngayong Biyernes dito sa Ninoy. Tumira pa si Comia to get 2 points across his number as well.
That's 113 to 69. So that's 24 points in the fourth quarter para dito sa Meralco. And for Terrafirma, that's 16. Credit the defense of Meralco in the second half, only allowing 27 points to Terrafirma.
Grabe, no? Player of the game natin, Ding.
Napakahirap pumili ng player of the game for us because the entire team played, they moved the basketball well, but in the end, it's this young guy who has such a bright future in the PBA. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 5 of 8 from the field, plus 27. Siya ang highest sa koponan itong si CJ Cancino for the Meralco Bolts.
And he did all of that in 16 minutes of play.
Gotta love the efficiency, you gotta love the unselfishness of the Meralco Bolts getting their 8th win.
Nakuha na ng Meralco yung huling twice-to-beat slot sa quarter-final phase. They take on Magnolia this coming Sunday sa Samoa Arena.
Meralco wins the game over Terrafirma, and our player of the game is CJ Cancino. CJ, congratulations. With this win, na-secure nyo na yung twice-to-beat advantage. You've been trying to get that advantage the past conferences. Ano yung meron ngayon conference that help you guys get it this time?
Well, siguro yung maturity namin, yung mga kuya ko kasi lagi lang kami ni-remind, si Marvin yung import namin na mag-decision lang kami ng tama when it comes to the game. Yung sistema namin kailangan nandun palagi. So, sobrang important nun sa paparating na playoffs.
Pinag-uusapan natin before the game how it's not just your offense that's been impactful dito sa iyong team, but even your defense. How have you worked on or paano mo narating yung ganitong efficiency sa iyong laro?
Well, siguro yun yung tanggapin ko lang talaga na yun yung kulang sa akin. And syempre, sa help din ng mga coaches ko, talagang tinutukan nila ako sa viewing, sa practice, and sa games talagang sinasabihan nila ako ano yung mga kailangan ko. So, as a player, syempre gusto ko mag-grow palagi, and yun.
Yung mga fans ng Meralco, fans mo, for sure masaya sa panalo na ito. Gusto mo ba silang batiyan at pasalamatan?
Sa Meralco fans, sa family ko, Garcia family and Cancino family, kay dad, kay nanay at tatay, thank you so much sa supportan nyo, and see you guys sa playoffs.
Thank you very much, CJ. And now let's turn it over to the press room.
Coach Luigi Trillo here at the press room. Coach, just your thoughts about clinching the twice-to-beat advantage in tonight's game.
Yeah, well, Terra didn't play with their imports, so this is kind of game that they're already out. We just had to take care of our business. I think we did well in the the first half, and then the second half we continued to do that. It's been 3 years since we've had a chance to get the twice to beat. We said, I think it was in our second or third game that that was one of the goals, and we did enough early to get some wins. Now, even if we lost to NLEX and San Miguel, we put ourselves in a situation to do that, right? And then obviously sometimes a little bit of luck, right? Like their import didn't play today, but happy for the guys.
Silipin na natin, ano nga ba nangyari first game ng ating PBA Friday dito sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium? It was the Meralco Bolts looking to clinch a twice-to-beat advantage sa quarterfinals. Katapat ang Terrafirma Dyip na virtually out na even before this game. Unang nakascore Terrafirma 1-0, pero yun ang huling hura para dito sa Dyip dahil nagsunod-sunod na bigla Meralco.
Sunod-sunod na. They went to their strength. They were able to get to those mismatches. Jason Brickman just moving that basketball well. Nakita natin assist number 1. That was assist number 2. At the end of 12 minutes, 4 yung assist nitong si Brickman. 5 ba?
Di ba? May huli pa.
Sige na nga.
Mapupunta kay Mogan mamaya. 37 points ang in-score na Meralco in that first quarter. While Terrafirma only managed 20. It must be noted, Terrafirma played without an import.
And you could see that they did not really start out well. And makita mo sa body language, it wasn't really what they wanted. And they only found out this morning because of extreme dehydration. So they were not able to prepare.
48-20 was the score. Less than 9 minutes remaining in the second. Bong Quinto lit it up.
Well, Quinto coming off in the second quarter with 8 points, beating guys down the floor. JV Moko now also beating guys down the floor.
Solid, up and down the order. Starters, guys off the bench. Magandang pinakita para dito sa Meralco. 7 guys scoring in double digits for the Bolts.
For Meralco, you could see that they were on a mission. They wanted to be able to get this win. The guys they put on the floor were defending all throughout. The second quarter, you know, you like how Terrafirma tried to fight this, but ang laki ng kalamangan ng first quarter. After the first quarter, they were up 17. At the end of 24 minutes, Meralco would be up by 19.
I-import niya na si Marvin Jones. 14 points in 13 minutes of action. Tapos di na ginamit ng second half, ano? JM Bravo trying to pump some life into the fight para dito sa Terrafirma. Pero yung naging puhunan na ng Meralco was a little too much. Disheartening na to para sa
That and defensively, they really pretty much shut down itong Terrafirma. Only 11 points in the third quarter for Terrafirma. 28 naman para sa Meralco. Continuing moving that basketball and just being unselfish and continuing with the energy.
Cancino scored 13 points in 16 minutes of play. Si Ale Maliksi, seeing in action in only his 4th game, came up with a couple of long bombs. Pagdating ng fourth quarter, si Brandon Bates seeing a lot of minutes tonight as well.
Well, they're going to need him to be able to play big, to be able to get rebounds, to be able to carve out some space and get the 2 points. And they're hoping that's preparation, not just for the playoffs, but even for Sunday, when he's going to be up against premier big men with the Magnolia Hotshots.
11 points, 12 rebounds para kay Bates. Si Quinto naka-double digits din with 11. How about Anjo Karam? Sasandali naglaro pero nakapag-contribute pa ng 5 puntos. Up and down the order, a perfect performance from the entire lineup na Meralco.
And you simply put, they took care of business. Terrafirma already out. Terrafirma playing without an import. They needed to play at a level na hindi sila maabutan. And they did that right from the start. Continued on all the way to the end, getting a 113-69 win over Terrafirma.
And Meralco will be heading into their final elimination round game against Magnolia, already armed with a twice-to-beat advantage pagdating ng quarterfinals next week.